Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to look at our first lesson. For this lesson, you will need a Unit 1 tab. You will have 3 definitions. We will have a foldable for longitude and a foldable for latitude. You will need your notebook and your glue, as well as the overview for Unit 1. Now, on our overview, we are going to glue this into page 1. You are going to write your date. I am not writing the date. Every date will be different depending on when you do this. So write the date on your book for which date it is. Okay, so for Unit 1, we are going to, I can identify and describe the regions of the United States. I can describe the settlement patterns of the United States. I can construct and interpret maps using various tools. Our vocabulary is region, a spatial area of land that is unified by a common characteristic, such as political unity, linguistic unity, or common climate patterns. Landform, a natural physical feature on the Earth's surface. Geographic factors, physical and human conditions that impact the environments of places and regions. Settlement patterns, the physical arrangement observed by looking at where people live. Our unit questions, how are maps used as a tool? What makes a region, place, or culture unique? How do human interactions with the environment create a relationship? Okay, you are going to glue this page onto page 1. Right. Now we are going to flip over, and on the back of page 1, this will become page 2. We are going to write Geographic Tools. We will then need our latitude and longitude pages. We are going to glue our latitude and longitude into our books. Again, please do not use a whole lot of glue and cause the pages to glue themselves together. Only enough to keep the paper down. Okay, now latitude, how you remember the difference. In latitude you have an A. Okay, A is for around, so this is going to go around the Earth, and we are going to try to draw very close to 0, which is the middle. Okay, 0 is in the middle, and we're going to just kind of eyeball, and it looks about here, and we're going to make a line. This line is called the equator. Okay, when we talk about latitude, we are measuring degrees north and south. So if we were to continue with these, there would be more lines going across from east to west. That means from, if we did another line here, this would be 0, this would be minus 10. That would be 10 degrees from the equator. Okay, that's how you look at these. So we're going south, so 10 degrees south from the equator, from 0. All right, this is what this means. This is how it measures from north, which is up here, to south, because the lines count up and down. Okay, another name for latitude is parallel. Okay, these lines will never cross. Think of a globe, and it's just going to keep going in a circle, so they are parallel to each other. Never cross. All right, and then for longitude, longitude has an O, so we are going to go over. So we are going to look somewhat in the middle, as close as possible. You're going to draw the straightest line possible, and this is now called the prime meridian. Okay, this is also considered 0 degrees. This one, as the equator is 0 degrees, this is 0 degrees. Now, longitude measures degrees from east and west. So we're measuring from here and this way, back and forth this way. Now, another name for longitude is meridian. So if we're talking lines of longitude, we're talking lines of the meridian. All right. Now, we have some others we are going to draw. So the first other thing that you may find when we're talking about geography, and I'm going to just glue this little spot down so it doesn't flap around. Okay, make it a little bit better. Okay, the next thing is going to be a grid system. Okay, so when we talk about a grid system, we're going to have a picture that is divided into boxes. Multiple ones. And you may have seen these before. On the top, we're going to count. On the side, we're going to count by letters. Okay, so if we're talking grid system, this would be A2 or 2A. Okay, A2. That would be this box. So if we had a map and we had a grid, we would take care of the grid system that way. So if we needed to find the church and it was in D2, it would be right here. Okay? Right. Next thing that we need to know are legends, or sometimes it is called a key. So when we have these, we have some type of picture that is going to stand for something. So in this example, we have pointing up arrows that are going to stand for mountains. Okay, the next one is a scale. So on a scale, you would have so much distance, and then it would measure into a larger amount of distance than what it would really be. So this is not actually 100 miles, but if we put this line on a map, this line would represent 100 miles. Okay? Then everyone should know the next one. It is a compass. Rose. Okay, and a compass rose has a circle, and then we're going to go across, and then we're going to put an X. Alright, so we might know north, south, west, east. We also have northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Okay. Now, the next thing you are going to do is put in your 3 words. We're going to put a line of glue here and glue them down on page 3. Okay. Now, intersect, and we're going to flip these over here. Okay. Intersect means to meet and cross at a point. Okay. Relative location is where something is in relation to something else, such as the school is west of McDonald's. Your absolute location is your exact latitude and longitude of a specific place. Such as if you look on a map and you were to say what place is at 30 degrees west by 50 degrees north latitude. You would look at a map and figure it out, and that would be your absolute location. Alright, one more thing that we're going to do. Flip back here. We're going to put our unit 1. We're going to just pull this up just a tiny bit. I should have done this first, but that's okay. And let's just fold this down and then we'll just do this. Okay, so we're going to do here, and we're going to fold this onto itself so it looks like this so we don't mess up the back. Alright, so that means we need to glue this part and we need to glue this part together and then kind of just fold it over. And if you're confused on this, just let me know and I will help you. And we're going to put glue here and we're going to stick it right there. Alright, now we're going to update our table of contents. So you're going to put your date, you're going to put Geographic Tools, and let's put Unit 1 Overview on page 1. Then we have Geographic Tools on page 2 and 3. So it should look like this. Alright, I will see you next time.